the internet. And so it seems like some specs might be actually released. So we'll take a look at it. But in this next topic, we're going to talk about the Tesla Cybertruck, some specs that or details that were being discussed. And so we'll take a look at what it actually means to see if any of it makes any sense, because Cybertruck is right around the corner, maybe June, July of this year. So it's definitely going to be a pretty exciting time. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla with the best financing rate. So definitely check that out if you're interested, and hit that subscribe. But let us get into this. So shout out to Warren Redlick, the Daily Life on Twitter. Cybertruck prediction thread. First model delivered. Reply with template. Range. So Warren is predicting a 420 mile range. Length, width, and height 225, 80, and 74. Curb weight only 5,000 pounds. That seems a little light, right? Battery pack 140, 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds, 1/4 mile in 10.5 seconds. That's pretty fast. Bed length 7248, pass through full. Okay, that'd be nice from the bed to the seats. Seating 5 or 6, radius top speed 140. Okay, that's pretty interesting. And of course, shout out to Sir Rock for bringing up the topic of Cybertruck, because this is going to be interesting. Of course, the first model Cybertrucks that actually come out are always going to have some hype to it initially. So I'm pretty excited, because I think I'm pretty low on the list. And so maybe we'll get one this year. Fingers crossed. Hopefully everything goes through on the strategy. But here is Matthew Donegan Ryan, which we know he is the one that did a lot of predictions with the Cybertruck. Supposedly had an insight, the insides talking about the Cybertruck, and had some more details. And so he rebutted to what Warren actually talked about. So potentially range, he kind of, I guess, agrees with that. Wrong, closer to 231 or 84, so a lot longer than what Warren actually predicted. Way too light. That's what I was thinking too. 4,900 pounds seems way too light for a truck. And so Matthew actually said it's going to be closer to 6,000 pounds, or even 7.5 thousand pounds. But I guess the question is, like, how heavy is like the Hummer EV? Because the Hummer EV, I think, oh, holy smokes, the Hummer EV is 9,000 pounds. And I gotta say, seeing the Cybertruck in person, at least the prototype at the Peterson Museum in Los Angeles, it's a big Tesla. So for it to be lighter than 4,900 pounds, I kind of agree. It's definitely going to be 6, maybe 7.5 thousand pounds heavier. Battery pack 140, potentially okay. 0 to 60, 2.8 seconds. That's the fast end of their range. Yeah, because if it's so big and it's so heavy, it's definitely going to be a lot, not that slower. But let's see, Hummer. We're just gonna do a bunch of Hummer EV to Tesla Cybertruck. So Hummer EV goes to 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. So I could easily see the Cybertruck also being able to do that as well. All the other stuff, they're essentially not as exciting, right? Like top speed 140, 5 seat only at launch. Okay, so it's okay. And then no pass through, only glass only, because pass through between the seats from the bed would actually be really, really nice. But I guess unfortunately that doesn't seem to be the case here. But definitely some cool stuff. I'm certainly excited of the Cybertruck actually coming out, because it's 3-4 years in the making now to actually see this crazy vehicle of a Tesla vehicle that is actually going to be coming out. So let me know what your thoughts. Do you agree with the stats that are on the screen? Do you think it's going to be similar to this? I mean, what we've heard recently is that the Cybertruck is going to be a big, very big vehicle, maybe even small, a little bit smaller than a Ford Raptor. And Ford Raptors are massive and huge. So definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump back into the live stream comments and questions. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is a Patreon link where you can support the channel. And there's a variety of benefits, but some of them include actually scheduling a call with me, where you can ask me any questions about buying a Tesla, selling Tesla, or even financing a Tesla. And after you join the Patreon, you get a link to my buying guide, which has links to all the resources and links that I use to get the best possible deal on a Tesla, including financing and banks on that list that all have interest rates lower than Tesla financing. Some as low as 2.5 to 2.99%. So definitely check it out. Link down below in the description.